Let's get rolling. I know we're going to have a little bit of a smaller audience at night. That's okay. Thank you for any of y'all who are watching this back later. Definitely going to do Bullseye here. That's a pretty safe one for this Venom the Duck. Not really anything stopping him. I remember doing this with Wasp back in the day. I think I did it with Ronin on the ult. But yeah, this is good. Let's go ahead and go for it. Also, if you notice me mess up or hear clinking in the background, yeah, it's the evening. Not gonna be at my best. That evade really did come in handy. Okay, throw it. You know what? I should have used the striker there. That's my bad. This would be a lot easier. Oh, you jerk. I was saying this would be a lot easier if we actually had the bleed damage. It's not that big a part of what he does, but it's enough. Alright, let's make sure we don't get pushed to 3 bars. Yep, there we go. Before... Oh, I thought we had the evade trigger. Oh no! Come on. OBS. That's not the OBS, that's the Elgato. Alright, 1 second. Nice, Black Hole, congrats. I bet, Raven. That sounds like a fun one, too. Hey, Bean. Nice, Vega. Good luck if you do. Oh. I'd avoided getting hit until then. Nice, Raven. That's awesome. That's very cool to hear. Okay. Life cycle, shock immunity. Why is there shock immunity on this? That's so random. That's completely fine. Oh, Danny sounds fun. He does gain the vigilance though, so maybe not. Like we'd have to push to special 2, and that sounds less fun. I mean, obviously, Apocalypse and Onslaught can do it. I may just use Domino, because I don't know that I have anything else for her. Emma's moderately tempting. Hey, BF. Welcome, Devil Dog. I think I'm just gonna do Domino. Yeah, Vega. I have both Sims and Aiden's video or sheets up. I'm defaulting to Sims because it fits my screen better. Maybe if I made a... Yeah, that's what I should probably do for the second path, is make a copy of Aiden's and then unpin the first 3 columns, because that's what's causing the problem for me. I have a very weird vertical monitor. But yeah, let's use Domino. But yes, I like having the sheets up. They've been nice. Yeah, there's nothing else that Domino makes sense for on this path. Might as well use the rank 2. Or, sorry, rank 3. I keep forgetting. What's funny is that this SIG 100 rank 3 Domino is not the largest Domino in my battle group. I think we have a SIG 200, but it's at least 160. That's on me, because his medium is truly one of the rudest. Nope, this is 100% on me. Okay. Yep. Bourbon's kicking in. There we go. That was my fault. That was my fault. I got greedy and annoyed. No, absolutely not. Go away. I'm sure it was, Raven. I wasn't involved in planning for the Crucible. Alright, this time we're just going to deal with life cycle, which is probably what we should have done last time. His animations are throwing me today. Ah, not quite fast enough. Her specials are just too slow. You jerk! And he just ran away after that heavy the first time. Very cool, Blizzard. Congrats. Evening, John. What did... Oh my god! I literally just stopped and looked at my computer. Like I wasn't looking at the screen at all. Why did I do that? No idea. That's fine. I had a big war. I deserve this bourbon. And the revives will come back. Hey, Cyber, how's it going? I should probably just go to Special 3. It's the easiest way around life cycle anyway. She has a massive one. What am I doing? Okay, we needed to knock her down a few more times before this Special 3. Noted. Thanks, Walrus. Okay. Not gonna lie, was expecting more out of that Special 3. All right. I'll take that. Hey, Frost. How's it going? Ooh. I'm sorry, Easy. That's tough. Definitely harder to hold on to his bullets against a Fate Seal immune. Okay, who do I have that power drains? I know I have Guillotine 2099. We could do that. Future Ant-Man keeps him off more specials. That's not bad either. There's probably a way to do it with Red Skull. I'm not a Red Skull extraordinaire. Maybe this just is a guillotine. That's fine. What else are we going to use it for? Ah, this one. Right. The note I associate with Eternity of Pain Blade. Alright, don't get greedy. Make sure you're throwing it while it still takes him below a bar. Lesson learned. Nah, you really don't have to worry about the bullets that much. It's just something to watch if you're in a war where you're taking a lot of fights. And if you are, that's what the synergies that give him extra bullets are for, you know? Yeah, his bullets are per quest. I've assigned a lot of Hood and War, less lately since there are only 2 Ascended ones in my battle group. And it's 2 of the largest war rosters, so we generally have other things that are more important. But when I assign big Hood Wars, like when he's been tactic, I do tend to assign the Mole Man synergy or, something similar if he has more than 3 or 4 fights. But it's also like, it depends on what fights you're sending him for, right? If you're stretching Hood, then it's more important. If you're taking a bunch of very buff heavy matchups where he's just nullifying things off the opponent all the time, or if you can freely just load up on causing them to miss, well, then you reload your own bullets, right? So it's something of a spectrum there. What just happened? I didn't didn't mean to dash forward there. Yeah, I've used my Ascended Hood a lot in Battlegrounds. Rank 3 ones are absolutely going to be ban worthy. House of X and Venompool would be my top two. I don't see anything else that asks for Chavez, so that's probably what we're going to do here. That said, I do still have Kushala. That could be fun. Long shot probably works pretty well. Yeah, I haven't used long shot yet. Let's do that. Excuse me. No catching me off guard allowed. The King Groot on the next path? Yeah, that makes sense. I haven't done the second path before doing the first path, no, BF. Double 2099? Very cool. Yeah, I would rank 3. Absolutely. At that point, he's fast enough for Battlegrounds, and he's a very powerful character elsewhere. I think this is the one I just did with Hype back in the day, so I'm going to do that again, because I enjoyed it. Nope, not you. Nice, Double B. Yeah, Venompool is more calibrated for longer fights. He does have more utility, and he can reach higher levels of damage. He doesn't have a lot of bleeds, but he can do very large single ones, and his basics can end up in a higher place. He has more utility-based synergies, and his special one is much better buff control, but he's not the nuke that regular Venom is. Hey, buddy. You want to throw that? Nah, OG Hulk is probably great for I-Bomb. I see no issue with that. I remember who I used for Spider Witch. Prowler. I think. It's on Misty's sheet. Oops, I'm gonna take some damage here. Yup, that stung. I will double check in a minute, but I'm pretty sure it was Prowler because I remember not doing it well and getting hit in the face by the special one multiple times. But he's fantastic for the fight. Basically has all of the RPG keys. That's funny, Omega. Yeah, that is kind of the usual problem with OG Hulk against large fights, right? Oops, got greedy. Yeah. Yeah, Spider Witch was definitely Prowler. I made the mistake of going for the Special 3, just alternate Special 1, Special 2, keep that pursuit up. It was great. Yeah, I ended up just blocking the Special 1 too, Omega. It's not like it's that hard to do with reverse controls, but I just didn't have it in me this morning. Okay, Man Thing. I know I did this with Overseer back in the day, but we have a bunch of options. I already used Scorpion. I already used Overseer. I have a smaller Overseer. I already used Titania. Is it time for Luke? I was gonna save Luke for Dragon Man. Let's take a look. Oh, Ant-Man might be the way to go. That could be fun. Converting giant poisons on the special too. Negs definitely works as well. I've done that before. Actually, yeah, I want to do Negs, because Power Shield. If I die, I die. But this one's fun. Yeah, I was considering Photon for Dragon Man. I think when Mr. Negative first came out, I have this dim memory of like trying this fight with him or talking it through or something. I feel like Vega, maybe you did a run on it. I for this was a fight that was on the radar like when he first released. I remember that. 60k DPS. Or, sorry, damage per tick. 120k DPS. There he goes. I think I was streaming this fight. That sounds familiar. I knew there was something. I have very clear memories of this matchup. Hey, JT, how's it going, man? I love the surprise in the chat. That makes me really happy I did that. He's so good. I learned how Negs works, and he might now be one of my favorite champions to fight against. That's a cool take. Yeah. He's not the strongest defender by any means, but it's an interesting fight. I agree with that. I will not be using Fury. At least I doubt it. Who have I used for this one in the past? Let's take a look. Sheilth is good. Honestly, Photon might be kind of fun here. I think I might want to do that. I'll definitely use the 6-star then, though, because you want the light attacks to also do things. I sadly do not have a Lady Deathstrike. Ooh, Jabari might be the way to go. It's going good, JT. Both times I've had one just like, or sorry, both streams so far, I've had one completely embarrassing fight. Who did I eat poop against this morning? Oh yeah, Black Widow Deadly Origin. I just missed parries and got deleted by shocks. And then Hitmonkey earlier tonight was not great. There was definitely some alcohol getting in the way. But other than that, like the matchups have all been good. The fights are fun. Like I'm enjoying myself. But yeah, let's do Jabari. Yes. Yeah, I want a Lady Deathstrike. It's not my choice. Oh, I really should have found room for a heavy there, but I don't have a striker on her, sadly. Did I get to enough? 6 plus? I don't know if I got to enough. That little run forward is so obnoxious. Come here. There we go. Good finish. If I were to count how many times I've seen streamers mess up on Black Widow Deadly Origins. Yeah, man, she just... it's... Ugh. I use Kingpin for void. Yeah, that's... Ouch. How many revives did that cost her? Haven't ventured into the main one yet, doing the normal one to remember the fights. Yeah, I think that's totally fair. I'm having fun with the stream, though. Who will I vote for rework? Kamala Khan for me. I don't think there's a bad option in the list, but Kamala Khan for me. Feedback's been great. I said this morning, and I'm half kidding. The feedback has been so good that it's almost insulting because we didn't put that much work into this relative to something like Necropolis or Grandmaster's Gauntlet or like Summer of Sorrow or anything. What is it? Spring of Sorrow? Summer of Suffering? Like, it's kind of funny when you put a full year of intense work from like your most experienced capable designers into something like Necropolis, and you get like, okay, yeah, no, this was great. This was the best Everest content ever. And then, like, I don't know, a month of making sure the tech for the swap nodes goes into this. Somebody double checks a couple of the bosses, makes sure they still work. And then we just ship it, and everybody's like, yeah, best content ever. It is what it is. Yeah, Vega, absolutely. I mean, I enjoyed her show. I liked her a lot in the Marvels. I've read her first run. I really enjoyed that. I liked her in the Champions. And like her animations aren't bad. I do think they've aged pretty well, but I think we could do even more with them. And we're not going to make her a mutant, so there's no danger. Hey, Victor. It was rank 6 Kingpin. I went in with confidence. It's funny. OG Cap. I respect that. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're doing this. Is there anyone else that I want to think about? Like, you could probably use Tigra, but then he's just... You know that the minute you do that, he's going to get Sumo Pool. He's so annoying. Yeah, I think this is what I want to do. Oh, I didn't even notice that she is grayed out. That's nice. Or, oh, that's because she's the one I'm swapping out. The others just aren't there. Okay, cool. I haven't really been paying attention to that, but they handled this well. Yeah, I do agree, Walrus. That is one of my favorite things about this is the roster check. 100% agreed. Like, I love Everest content. Um, and I'm very proud of what we accomplished with Necropolis. But at the same time, like, it's not the same roster check, right? I probably used 12 to 15 unique champions in exploring it, and my number was probably on the high side. And I'm not even counting the like Aegon plus Shuri and a couple other things sprinkled in teams, right? Like, it's not the same. This kind of no, seriously, use unique characters is very cool. And I hope that we find more ways to do this. Because, like, I've run into this in AFK Journey as well. There are certain kinds of quests there where they're just very hard lined on like, okay, yeah, you can use all of your roster, but this content is tuned around basically being impossible for everyone except for these 8 characters, and they have like 60 total that we've handpicked that you're allowed to like get extra boosts with, and that makes you care about your whole roster. Like, it's a little bit heavy-handed, but at the same time, it's changed how I think about certain kinds of acquisition there. And I think that like the more things we can do in a game like this, the better. And I don't even mean for economic reasons. Like, I mean for gaming and design reasons. The game has almost 300 characters. I'm not going to pretend all of them are bangers, but like I think probably a good 200 of them. Yeah, I feel pretty confident saying that 200 or more of them are legitimately still great designs that are fun to play. And giving people more of a reason to use those in ways that are fun, fit into the kits, and like really let them flex their knowledge, I think is just fantastic. So like I was half kidding earlier, but at the same time, like, yes, that is absolutely one of the best things about this content. And the more we can do like that, the better. Yeah, I don't blame anyone going Cyclops. X-Men 97 was awesome. It doesn't fit in the same category as Everest AMK, but that was kind of my point, is that I was like, we worked really hard on Necropolis, and then we got and like for Necropolis, we got, this was the best Everest content you've ever done. Like, notice the qualifier. And then for this, I've seen multiple people say this is the best content you've ever done. No qualifier. That's what I'm laughing at, you know? Yeah, I can understand the Punishing Angel thing, Blizzard. Mercy's a bit tough. Thanks, JT. Yeah, it is nice. Nice, Ace. Going for OG Black Widow to help with Karina. I forget the exact specifics, Vega, but I know we have talked about her as someone that just gets to us. So, congrats. Would I compare the health pools to Grandmaster Gauntlet? I mean, with like the benefit of hindsight, maybe. When Grandmaster's Gauntlet first came out, I was doing it with 6-star rank 3s at best. Like, my Apocalypse was rank 3, and I was using some 5 stars. So these health pools probably aren't quite as big as that was to me, but I am also probably like, my roster is probably relatively larger now compared to the player base at large than it was when Gauntlet came out. I think I was a smaller dolphin at the time, and the game was just newer. I hadn't been doing tier 1 war for as long. But yeah, I think it's probably comparable. I am glad that the debuffs do actually apply. Come on, buddy. Thank you. Whoops. Okay, no more backdrafts for us in this fight. We used up all of our health on that one. I also like the levels that we can go at for this kind of content, right? Like, I literally had a drink and then just turned on the stream and I'm going at it because my roster's big, right? I'm not switching relics. This photon, like I could have before I got to the swap node, I could have gone and moved my relic from my 7-star photon to my 6-star to make sure that it worked for this. But I didn't because I don't need to. But what that means is that if I do this content with my alt account, I can be a lot more precise and careful. And there are a whole bunch of people for whom that's going to be very important. And I really like that this content can be fun for a lot of different levels and like still engaging and meaningful and just have these incredible rewards attached to it at the end. What did I say about Pool, by the way? God bless the Untouchable on the special, too. It's always Sumo Pool. Blam Blam? Not quite Blam Blam. There we go. You're not the first person I've heard say that, Victor. Not even in this live stream, but for those of y'all who know Na, he also works at Kabam as a balance designer. He told me that he was so overly cautious in his first run, and he didn't plan, but he just like started at the relative bottom of his roster. And so his whole first path of Legendary, he did with 6-star rank 3s and 6-star rank 4s because he was just like, I have to save characters. And so he never even got to the good parts of his roster. Oh, I think that's so funny. Yeah, Royo, I hear you. Have trouble with that node. Yeah, bullet time is tough. I legitimately like it, Vega, but I don't love it on double medium characters. Yeah, I the biggest reason was the first half of this season, JT. I was up in Vancouver, actually. I was working and then on vacation. The hotel Wi-Fi was not doing me any favors, and I had a terrible, terrible experience in the first war where I just died to lag was all over the place. I like even when I finally finished the fight, it like almost disconnected again, and so I was just like, nope, okay, removing all possible complications, and so I didn't record the first half of my season. I do have some fights now, as well as the Vox stuff from last season. So I am going to be trying to put some of those together this weekend. Thanks, Arif. Excuse me. It's funny, Miguel. Okay, time for Luke. Sumo pool on life cycle. It's really funny. It's so brutal. And I bet he just refused to stay in the middle of the screen, huh? Alright. Please let me remember not to parry until I have the concussions up. It's gonna hurt. At least we don't have to worry about the unblockable and the unstoppable, which means it actually shouldn't hurt, but let's see. Thanks, JT. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, Blizzard. 150% concussion will do that. Yeah, he is still stun immune, Miguel. Yeah, Spider-Punk's not for everybody, but keep trying him out. I don't think very mid is accurate. Not touching the fact that I don't think mid is a particularly useful description in this game. What are my thoughts on a rank 3 Ebony Maw? I have one. Good timing. He's fantastic. I love Maw. Very underrated attacker, and at rank 3, I think he holds his own as a defender, too. Is there a reason ability accuracy reduction sometimes removes Dragon Man's power gain, but Luke's doesn't here? Yes, because it was patched in the most recent build. It was in the patch notes AMK. But yeah, nobody will stop that now. I did see that, William. Thank you. I'm going to let the bourbon keep wearing off a little bit more. The fix went in, didn't it? No? Okay. I literally don't know if the fix was in. There's going to be a fix to stop Juiced from being active. Is it there yet? Okay, I know we need to intercept a lot. The Emma one drives me insane. This is always the worst. Cool, cool, cool. Whoops, my bad. And that's why this is one of my least favorite fights, honestly. No, not that. Not the reverse controls. And I tried to dodge it with reverse controls again. Stupid. But apparently Juiced is still active, obviously, so this is still pretty easy. Whoops! Never mind. Forgot about that part. You're allowed to love the fight, Jack. It's just the specific rules of how the Emma fight works. Whoops, there it is. The specific rules of how the Emma fight works, and the fact that, like, yeah, it just, I don't think that there are enough conditions for it to really. Shh, I did it again. Why did I do it again? Okay. Because I'm talking while I'm going. That's always the problem. But yeah, I don't like the Emma phase, and then she is really, really prone to light intercepting you and all of the others. And because of that, she is my least favorite of the unique bosses. That doesn't mean you're wrong to dislike her. That's completely fine. Morning, Zephyr. I've got some Weller Faust, but I forget what kind, honestly. It's good. What did I literally just say, Jack? Her animations make intercepting less safe against her than against most others. And, like, yeah, I know how to finagle it, but it's why I don't enjoy the fight. Like, I know the rules. I don't care. I'm allowed to dislike the fight just as much as you're allowed to like the fight. Yeah, I'll be doing the one or two more streams sometime soon for the other path. Thank you. Okay, that one's down. Whew. Happy about that. Perfectly timed 5-second ad. Yeah, it happens. Venompool is very good, Miguel. At 7 stars, I think he can even be competitive in Battlegrounds, but that's like He's a ramp champion, so that's not what he was designed for, so him being good there is a bonus. Yeah, MSD really doesn't like House of X. Everybody's allowed to have their own preferences. Double House of X off the random ones, to my tastes, I won't say in my opinion because that implies it's universal. To my tastes is a gift. Because his SIG is so good. Who will I rank 3 from the Crucible gem? This dude. Because I'm pretty far away on Mutant, and I'm going to want another Defender for the next tactic. I'll be close to another Cosmic pretty soon, though. Like, I have the Catalysts, I'm just waiting on the Tier 4 Alpha. Not sure who that's going to be. If I had gotten it earlier, it would have been Vox, because I'm leaning very heavily on him this war season. With the season over, it's probably going to be Venom or Hype, but I will figure that out later. Did I lose a bet with 8? Nah, I don't mind having Sauron rank 3. It's okay. He has uses. I need a mutant. Well, I guess I have the mutants, but I don't know. If I was really going to do literally anybody, if we zoom out, like Chavez is fantastic. She's an easy choice, but I also already have 4 Mystics. And that slows me down a little bit. And after that, I have a lot of really good choices, but none of them are leaping out at me, you know? And so that's kind of why I'm okay with Sauron. Because I'm not, like, upset about not taking these others. We'll see. I got time. That is the goal, Jack. Hey, Juan. Thanks for coming in. That's funny, Omega. Fox isn't off the table, Double P. We'll see. I like him quite a bit. I'm about to end the stream, so I may not see more from you, Tony, but I hope you enjoy that. Honestly, Jack, yeah, I can do that. I just noticed earlier that I have enough. Might as well do it now before I forget. Hey, Larson. Welcome. Hey, Akbar. Thanks for the raid. I'm assuming that's you. 3K fragments away. And I'm guessing you've probably exhausted this month's, right, Omega? I know you like incursions. What do we got? So many mojos. And somehow not mojo. That's fine. I like Cap too. Gotta get him once to get him twice. Path went well. Yeah, we'll see how Path 2 goes maybe tomorrow? But soon enough, if not. Anyway, take care, everyone. I'm gonna head to bed, but thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you soon. Adios.